While you're juggling bedtime stories and board meetings, there is a quiet revolution happening that could completely change how you think about making money online. Now, right now, as I'm recording this, there are parents just like you who've built what I call ghost businesses. These are income streams that run themselves, make decisions without human input, and generate real money while the owner is completely offline. Now, we're not talking about just basic automation here. We're talking about AI agents that think, decide, and execute entire business workflows. And if you don't understand what's happening in the next 18 months, you're going to watch this $50 billion opportunity pass you by while you're still out there manually posting on Instagram.
The Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast.
What is up? What is up? What the hell is up, my Dark Horse friends and family? Welcome back to another episode of the Dark Horse Entrepreneur AI Escape Plan, where we break free from the grind, share AI-powered tips and side hustle strategies, and support my amazing parents that are out there chasing freedom like the modern-day trailblazers that they are. And if you happen to know someone who dreams of ditching the grind while still making time for meals and bedtime stories, you might want to go ahead and forward this episode to them. Okay, so let's talk about what we're going to talk about today. That sounds funny, doesn't it? Talk about what we're going to talk about. Anyway, first, I'm going to reveal what Agentic AI actually is and why I think it's the biggest shift in online business since, well, probably the internet itself. This isn't just another productivity hack. No, it's really a fundamental change in how money is getting made online. Second, we're going to walk through the 3-tier automation empire that parents are building right now, from simple task agents to full business orchestration systems that generate income 24/7, 365. And third, I'm going to give you my weekend warrior blueprint, which is how you can build your first profitable AI agent within the next 48 hours. And you can even do this if you've never written a single line of code in your life. Now, here's something I think the AI gurus do not want you to know. The age of doing is over. Finished. Just hack, click, cut. The scene is done. The age of orchestrating, however, it has just begun. You see, while everyone else is out there using AI as some fancy typewriter or error correction system, asking GPT to do things like write their emails or Claude to summarize documents, there are smart parents like you who have figured out something revolutionary. They're not just using AI tools, they're building AI employees. Let me tell you a little story here about Martha, mom of 3 out there in Phoenix. 6 months ago, she was drowning. She had a full-time job. She had kids in 3 different activities. And she also had a side hustle selling digital planners that was just kind of barely breaking even. She was spending 15 hours a week manually processing orders, responding to customer emails, and going out there and updating her social media. Then Martha discovered Agentic AI, not just the basic stuff, the real deal. AI agents that could handle her entire business processes without her ever having to touch a keyboard. Today, Martha's digital planner empire runs itself. Pretty much, basically, remember I talked about 90% of the stuff should get done and you go in there and do the human stuff that only you could do? Her AI agents are monitoring trending topics and automatically create new planner designs, handling customer service inquiries with about a 94% success rate. Huh? Satisfaction with our customers is very important. The other 6%, still under the 10 I told you about, she has to jump in and answer. She manages her entire social media presence across 4 platforms. They do that. The AI agents do that. The AI agents are also out there processing orders, sending up follow-up emails, and even handling refunds. And it generates a monthly financial report and suggests some business optimization ideas or other opportunities for her. Last month, while Martha was on a camping trip with 0 cell service, hear that again, 0 cell service, her business generated $8,400. She did not send a single email, she didn't post a single update, or answer a single customer question during that time. Her AI agents handle everything. Yeah, the age of doing, over. The age of orchestrating has just begun. That, my friends, is the power of Agentic AI. And Martha isn't some tech genius. She's a busy parent who learned to think for herself and think differently for herself about AI automation. So here's where we're going to get to the real meat and potatoes of things. I'm going to walk you through exactly how you can build your profitable AI agent system in the next 48 hours. Heck, in this weekend, okay? And I mean this weekend, not someday off in the future when you think you're going to have more time, not when the kids are older or off into college, and certainly not when you finally believe you're going to understand all the tech behind it. No. This weekend. Let's call this the Weekend Warrior Blueprint. A shout out to my National Guard brothers out there, okay? Because it's not for my National Guard brothers, but I still want to give them their respect. but it's really called that because it's designed for the parents who have limited time, but have unlimited determination. Okay, Saturday morning, 2 hours. That's what you're going to need for phase one. Now, you can break this down into different chunks if you like, but you're going to need 2 hours. The first thing you're going to do is choose your business vertical. Now, I know what you're thinking at this particular moment. Okay, Tracy, wait a minute. I don't even have a business yet. That's okay. That's fine. Pick the area where you want to make more money. The 5 best opportunities for parents right now are content creation, social media management, customer service and support, e-commerce order processing, and lead generation and email marketing or data analysis and reporting. Pick one. Don't overthink it, right? Here's the great way to do it. I'm going to say these over again, and the one that resonates with you, pick that one. Okay? They are content creation and social media management, customer service and support, e-commerce order processing, lead generation and email marketing, or data processing and reporting. There, whichever one you just kind of went, okay. Even if you just gave yourself a little nod, pick that one. Don't overthink it. You could always pivot later, right? Now, next, you're going to be setting up your agent infrastructure. You're going to go to a platform like Make.com or Zapier. Both of these platforms now have built-in AI agent capabilities with 0 coding required. None. Zip, nada. You can do it right from nothing. Okay. So if you can set up a Facebook account, trust me, you could do this. And it's probably even easier than that. Then comes the magic. Creating your first decision tree. And for those of you who don't know what that is, that's okay. Hold on. Grab your belts. This is where your agent learns to make choices without you. Think of it like training a really smart assistant who never sleeps and never calls in sick. Yeah, okay. So for example, if a customer email contains the word refund, your agent is automatically going to route that towards your refund processing workflow. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. If someone mentions your business negatively on social media, your agent alerts you and drafts a professional response. If your inventory drops below X number of units, let's say 10 units, your agent automatically reorders for you. You see what's happening here? You're not just automating tasks, you're automating decisions and freeing up your creative mind space to do more amazing things. Saturday afternoon, 3 hours, phase 2. This is the intelligence layer, okay? And I think this is where things are really going to get interesting. You're going to connect your agent to multiple AI models. Don't put all your eggs into one ChatGPT basket. Use Claude for complex reasoning and analysis. Use GPT-4 for creative content generation. Use specialized models for image creation or data processing. Heck, try them. Vary it up. Don't even take my word for it. I said use Claude for complex reasoning analysis. Maybe you try a different model and say, you know what, for me, Tracy, that one works better.
The Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast.
It's fun. Test them out. Try them. Okay? Think of it like having a team of specialists instead of one generalist. Yeah. See? Yeah. Next, you're going to be building your AI's memory system. Your agents need to remember past interactions, customer preferences, business context. You can use tools like Notion or Airtable as your agent's brain. Now, yes, you can set certain context limits within the tools, but if you have a place to store things longer, then you get better memory. Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. This piece, I don't think it's optional because without memory, your agent is really just kind of an expensive calculator or word processor, whatever you're using it for. And here's the key that most people are going to miss. You're going to want to create feedback loops. Your agents should get smarter every time they go through a process loop. And they do this by analyzing what works well, what works amazing, and then what does not work. Yeah, you start weighing things and going, oh, well, this works. Well, this works amazing. I'm going to keep doing that for every scenario where amazing is what we need, which is all of them, right? They should be learning from every single interaction, every single sale, and every single customer compliment and complaint. Yeah. Okay. Now, Sunday, 4 hours. This is phase 3. This is your profit engine. This is where your weekend project is going to start earning you some money. You're going to be implementing revenue generating workflows, automating upselling sequences. Yeah, you want to do that. Trust me, not upselling is leaving money on the table. So you're going to want to be automating upselling sequences that you know will be offering the right product to the right person at the right time. If they bought product A and you know product D is an amazing complement to product A, you should be upselling product D. You're going to be implementing dynamic pricing that adjusts based on demand. Just because $5 works now doesn't mean $5 is going to work 4 weeks from now. Maybe it needs to be 7. Maybe it needs to be 4. Okay. You want to go on and pay attention to that. Okay? And then you're going to want to be automating personalized product recommendations so it feels like you're reading their mind. Think Amazon. How many times have you been on Amazon? You're like, oh my God, that's perfect. That's because they got their little AI guys in there checking you out, paying attention to what it is you buy. And my favorite right here is the abandoned cart recovery systems. Yeah, you're going to be automating these little agents. They're going to bring customers back to you who almost bought, but they didn't quite pull that trigger. Maybe you just send them a reminder. Maybe you, if they don't buy then, maybe you send them a discount with the next reminder. All right, you feel me? Okay. But here's what's going to separate the winners from the wannabes. Monitoring and optimization. Your agents should track their own performance, not just you tracking it, but their own performance as well, and then suggest improvements to you. You feel me? Right? Imagine this. You hire a new intern and you teach them everything they need to know, and they start doing amazing things. And then they come up to you and say, I could do my job better if. Yeah, and you're like, what? That would be amazing. Yeah. So let's go ahead and put that amazing improvement into place. They should be telling you what's wrong, what's working, what's not, and what you should try next, and maybe even suggesting ideas you might not have even thought of. That's why you want to do that. And finally, once you have one profitable agent, you're going to want to scale horizontally. Clone the system for different products, for different markets, for different business functions. This is how you go from one income stream to an entire income empire. Yeah, but remember, and I've mentioned this in a couple of episodes now, go back and re-listen to them if you don't remember, you want to get one going well before you add anything else, okay? So there you have it. 9 steps, 1 weekend, you can create the foundation of your entire automation empire. And look, if you're tired of trading hours for dollars while you're missing your kids' cheer practices and soccer games, you're going to want to get on the AI Escape Plan newsletter. This, as I've mentioned before, isn't yet another productivity newsletter filled with basic AI tips. This is your weekly roadmap. Actually, it's twice a week now. Your twice a week roadmap for parents that are looking to build real sustainable income streams using cutting edge and sometimes quite unique AI strategies. Each issue delivers practical family-tested automation blueprints, all designed to protect your family time while building you a little bit of wealth, a little revenue stream in there. It's your roadmap to more money, more freedom, and more of what truly matters. And for me, I think that's time with your family, because your goal isn't to get out there and work harder, whether you're using AI or not. It's to work smarter. I think it's actually to work more intelligent so that you can actually live your life the way you want to. But here's the bigger picture. We're witnessing the democratization of business automation. For the first time in history, a parent working from their kitchen table has access to the same level of business intelligence as most of the Fortune 500 companies out there. You know what's funny? They've been paying millions of dollars for that information. Yeah, and now you're getting it almost for free. This isn't, don't get me twisted on this. This really isn't just about making money. It's about redefining what's possible for you as a working parent or just as an entrepreneur. And then you're also setting an example for your children. When your business can think, decide, and execute without you, at least 90% of the time, you're not just building income, you're building freedom, and you're showing them how to do it as well. The parents who master Agentic AI in the next 18 months will have a 10-year head start on everyone else in the market. They're going to be the ones setting their own schedules. They're going to be the ones choosing their own projects. And they're going to be the ones showing that their kids that there's another way to live than just jumping into the 9-to-5 grind. And here's another cool thing. You just get a base knowledge about Agentic AI, and then you can jump out there and teach someone else. Another small business in your neighborhood, perhaps. There's another revenue stream. I'm just saying. Here's a thought for you. But here's what's going to keep me up at night. Most parents, even the ones listening to this podcast right now, will miss this opportunity because they're still thinking about AI as a tool instead of using it as a workforce. They're going to keep using ChatGPT to write their emails, while others are going to be using it to build AI empires. The biggest mistake parents will make with AI is not technical, it's psychological. They think they need to understand how AI works 110% before they can start to benefit from it. Yeah. That's like thinking you need to understand combustion engines in order for you to drive a car. You don't. You need to understand how to steer the damn thing, but you don't need to understand why you got to put gas in it and how the gas turns into forward momentum. You feel me? Okay. So here's your specific action for tonight, your whiskered wisdom for today. Before you go to bed, write down 3 tasks that you do repeatedly in your business or in the side hustle that you're working on right now, or that you're thinking of starting. Just 3. Tomorrow, take that list and research how to automate one of those tasks using Make.com or Zapier's AI features. Don't try to build the entire empire overnight, even though I broke it down into 9 simple steps for you. Just take that one task and automate it, master it, and then add the next one. The parents who win with Agentic AI are not the ones who build the most complex systems. They're the ones who start simple and scale intelligently. Yeah, the AI Agentic revolution is not coming. It's here. Look out around you. Heck, just comb Facebook. You'll see it. It's out there. While others are debating whether AI is going to replace their jobs, whether you should use AI in your podcast or use AI in your social media. Yeah, no, they're wasting their time. Smart parents like you are using AI to replace their busy work so that they can focus on what matters. Building a healthy revenue stream and spending time with their families, or building whatever it is you want to build. You have a choice. You can keep doing everything that you're doing now, and you can keep doing it all manually, which is basically just trading your precious hours for a few small pennies, quarters, dimes, dollars, whatever it is, right? Or you can get out there and start automating your empire this weekend and join the ranks of parents who figured out how to make money, literally, while they're sleeping. The technology is here, and it's ready. The opportunity is massive. The only question is, are you ready to stop being busy and start being free? Think about it. And while you do that, I'm going to leave you as I always do. Think successfully and take action.
Hey, my Dark Horse entrepreneurs, thanks for investing your precious time with us today. I know that between soccer practice and bedtime stories, every single minute counts. And that's exactly why I created the Dark Horse Insider, your weekly dose of digital marketing strategies, all designed specifically for my busy entrepreneurs, especially my busy parent entrepreneurs. If you're ready to turn those small pockets of time into profitable momentum, head on over to darkhorseinsider.com. darkhorseinsider.com and join our free newsletter, because we Dark Horses do not just run the race, we change how the race is won. Until next time, think successfully and take action. darkhorseinsider.com.